Southern Vangard Radio, this is DJ John Doe, and right in front of me in that little bitty computer screen is my man.
Yeah. Gio.
Cappuccino Beans.
Big homie is Meeks. What up?
What's good,
up,
my dude?
Homie?
Cheers to you, my bro. Another Sunday night.
Cheers, man.
Sunday
night.
You got some gas over there, I heard?
I like. Yeah, I got some gasoline, man. little 100 proof.
All right.
Single barrel junk.
Oh, you on that Four Roses? I saw that shit over the weekend. You know what?
Yeah, man. Motherfucker hit me off with that at the job for there's this guy been coming by the job for a couple of weeks now. We got some files that we keep on site.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
From one of the biggest cases. Yeah, one of the biggest cases we ever handled.
Yeah.
And he's researching it, the files and plans on writing a book. He's a writer.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, but based on the protocol that we got going on right now, he has to go through me to get into the building. So he has to email me or call me every day, and then I had to step outside to let him in. I give him a badge once he gets in. And Friday, he hit me off with the Four Roses joint. Like, thanks, man. I really appreciate it. I'm like, dude, you don't have to do that. I'll take it.
Yeah, man. That Four Roses.
You don't have to do that. So
that Four Roses is nice.
Pretty good.
Too. Yeah.
That's pretty good, man.
Somebody told me a bourbon guy that knows a lot more about bourbon than you and me told me that, like, for him, let me turn off the little wave there. For him, that was the best value for the money, like bourbon wise, is that bottle of bourbon right there.
You know, I just remember Dylan saying that was his house bourbon, not this single barrel, but you know the
yellow label.
You know
joint.
What I'm saying? Yeah, the yellow label.
Yeah.
He said that's his house bourbon.
Yeah.
And you know, we fuck with Four Roses because we,
of course,
you know, finished off the last.
There we go. There we go. They on that bullet. Yeah, our guests are on that bullet.
I see that bullet. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's
yes,
bullet.
Sir.
This that buckshot right here though. This.
Yeah, I'm saying, I see that. It's funny y'all brought that up.
That's Mossberg and a glass.
I didn't want to interrupt, but we already on that bullet. You
all right, word.
All right,
beautiful. We get into that.
All right,
my man.
So this gonna be good.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. So Meeks, how's your week been, my bro?
Oh man, I like to die out there today.
I heard.
We talked early.
I think I saved your life.
Earlier,
I think I saved your life today.
Yeah, you came through, man. You actually called me right when I went to go get my phone to reach out to this landscaper. Because I ain't gonna be able to do it, bro. I'm just at that point. I went out there 3 times a day fucking with my yard. Like, this shit is crazy. I'm so sick of this shit already, man. But you know, we gotta do it. We got to do it. So it was a cool day. It was a long day. Hope everybody sprang forward on that old bullshit, that daylight saving time.
Man, I thought they were getting rid of that shit in Georgia.
They gonna. I don't know. I don't know, man. But
all right,
you know, it is what it is. Whatever.
Yeah.
I should. But why get rid of it now? I mean, we've been doing this for several lifetimes.
I don't know. I just love it, man. I love going outside at 7:30 and it's still being light though. I love that shit tonight. That shit was dope.
It comes especially in handy, especially during the summertime.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, when the weather's good.
Yeah,
on the extended days, so it's cool.
No doubt.
Cool.
Yeah, man. That
what about you, man?
That yard work time. Yeah, that yard work time's coming, man. I can feel it. You know, it's crazy. So this weekend was cool. I mean, the weather was was popping, so I love that. And let's see. I think we're always running around doing something, whether it's sports related or running a kid here, there, or whatever. But it was good. Kind of the same old. But happy to be here tonight as always. And actually, this is we're doing something a little bit new this week. Actually, or at least we're going to attempt to. So
what you got?
Well, we were hitting record on this Zoom meeting right here, actually, and we are going to attempt to upload this to YouTube this week. So usually, when we upload the interview sessions, and actually any of the episodes, it's usually just audio only.
Yeah.
We've been doing this thing on Zoom here for the past 3 or 4 months, and we're going to give it a whirl here and see if we can't get some visuals going on for sure for the interview session. The mix show would be a little tough just because of all the rigmarole we have to do, especially doing it this way, given all this COVID bullshit. But if you want to go, if you've never seen me or Meeks before, or you want to see our esteemed guests that we have on the show tonight, and you just want to see what it looks like when we're recording this joint, please head over to the Southern Vangard YouTube page, and check it out.
No doubt. This will be the first one up.
Yeah, no doubt.
First one.
So yeah, I'm excited about that.
Always moving this thing forward, right?
Yes, sir. Absolutely. So we got Gobs the World's exclusives tonight, including one from the two gentlemen we have on the phone with us here tonight. So let's just get this shit popping. This is Southern Vangard Radio. DJ John Doe, Eddie Cappuccino, South Memphis, motherfucking East Mascomore, Meeks. We drop twice a week.
Yeah.
Tuesdays is a mix show, all new hip hop. Cut up and sliced up and mixed and, done the way it should be done. And, Meeks and I just having a ball, even when we're virtual. And then on Thursdays, we have an interview session with an MC or DJ or producer or A&R or just some creative or behind the scenes person, within the sphere of this culture that we love so much. So make sure that you subscribe on whatever your platform preference is. We're basically anywhere: SoundCloud, Mixcloud, Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, Google Podcasts. I mentioned YouTube earlier. We're on Stitcher Radio, and then Meeks, we have some affiliates that help us get the word out as well.
Yes, we have atlhiphop.com, IamClassicRawRadio.net, Return of the Boombap, WRBB, X Squad Radio, X Squad affiliates. And we venture out to the West Coast with Soul Public Radio, Cali.
All right. Beautiful. All right. So this interview's been a long time in the making. This gentleman and I have been building quite a bit over the probably 6 months. He'll have to correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe a little bit longer than that. But
we're on the 7 train right now. We're on the 7 train right now.
You notice we're stuck in Queens, right? Like we had Spit Gems and FU on last week. I mean, we've been in Queens a lot here lately. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, the one and only Just P and X-Ray. Welcome, gentlemen.
Peace.
No doubt.
How you guys doing, man?
Peace, y'all.
We're good, man.
Thanks for being with us tonight, man.
What y'all do to the lights? We can see y'all better now. It's beautiful.
Oh, yeah,
thank you.
I tried to fix it while you was doing your intro. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Thank you.
And I was looking for the blunt the whole time, waiting for this guy to pass the fucking blunt. I'm in the back, like, you ain't seen me like this, but
that light comes in handy when you're looking for the blunt.
Looking for the guy with the blunt.
Word. So what's going on, fellas?
It's good to see y'all, man. It's good to be talking to y'all, man. Everything all right on your end? What's happening?
I mean, I'm happy to be here. I'm here in the Mindbenda lab with the peoples, you know what I'm saying? It's a good night. I'm meeting with you guys, you know what I'm saying? All is well, you know what I'm saying? You guys out in the A, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, out in Atlanta, Metro Atlanta, Southwest Atlanta, Marietta, GA. Yep.
Okay. I went to high school in Atlanta. That's a crazy part, you know what I'm saying? Way back in the day.
Wait,
which one?
What?
I went to North Clayton and Tri-Cities. You know what I'm saying? I lived in
okay.
When I went to fucking Tri-Cities, I lived in some spot called Lexington. That's on that side. When I went to North Clayton, I lived like in Jonesboro. You know what I'm saying? Across the street from DBS Sounds. You remember that? That's way back in the day.
Oh,
yeah, hell yeah.
Damn.
Hell yeah. DBS Sounds was the spot.
Over there, like Holland Woods or Huntington Homes, some shit like that. I lived over there.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, that's what's up.
1999.
Word.
99.
Word.
I think I remember the dude in the blue shirt. What's your name?
Eddie Meeks.
Used to do something with Grim back in the days.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
we was
both
on
of us
Day
did.
by Day.
Yeah. DJ Fisher.
Yeah, our group. Our group was Prophetics.
Yeah, I remember.
That's what's up.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, a long time coming, man.
No
Feel
doubt.
connected with you guys. That's what's
Word,
up.
man.
No doubt.
And off the rep, you know,
Small
you guys,
ass world.
you too, not even that. Yo, I listen to y'all show and I just be chilling, cleaning the crib or just spinning the block. Yo, y'all are hilarious, yo. Especially you, Meeks.
Oh, appreciate that, man.
Your jokes. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all y'all retarded, yo. I ain't even gonna get into it. You have your own bills. I ain't even gonna get into that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But
dude, I don't even be trying, man. This is just me. You know what I mean? It's just like I get a good one off every now and then. You know what I mean? So yeah, it ain't nothing written over here. It's not trying to even. It's just me, man. So we appreciate that. Thank you, and thank you for listening, yo. Seriously.
Yeah, you know what, Josh? It's just the bug out, man. You know what I mean? Like literally, like it's really just this is how it would be when Meeks and I are hanging out just in general. We just happen to hit record every Sunday night. You know what I mean? And yeah, we just like to have a good time, man. You know, we've known one another for over 2 decades now, so you know how that shit rolls. You know what I mean? So
if y'all didn't even say my name, I just would have been here smiling and watching y'all do what y'all do every fucking week. Like, you know what I'm saying? We enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even say y'all got a joke ready. I'm just saying somehow, some way, it might have been something I would have laughed at.
Yeah. Yeah, nah, this right here got a lot to do with it. I tell you that.
Yeah. No doubt. So let's get into the music, guys. Let's see. You know, Justin X, you sent me a new joint over. You guys are, I don't know if this is public knowledge or not, but it is going to be now. You guys are in the lab. Like, what's going on?
I mean,
it's crazy too, fellas.
Oh, you like? I mean, all right. This is the lab, yo. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing it a long time like this, but I'm happy to be working with this guy here. We come here and make magic. That song you heard right there. That's one of many, you know what I'm saying, out the camp period, whether I was here or not. This room I'm sitting in be having fire, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fire, like
no doubt.
It's in fucking inferno.
Yeah.
But yeah, that song is, y'all listen to it? Y'all heard that? How y'all feel about that?
Yeah, we were listening to it before you hopped on.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
It's pretty serious, y'all.
Yeah, it's a true story too, you know what I'm saying? Listen to that. It's definitely a true story. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. So how do you guys know one another? You guys go way back?
No. My man GS Advance, someone I've been working with for a long time. I went away for a little while. When I came home and got right back into the music, X and GS Advance were already working together. You know what I'm saying? So he kind of introduced us. I came over here and just seen all the magic happening. You know what I'm saying? Perfect example, one day I was just sitting, you know what I'm saying, met Quest the Mad Lad, and they're just working on the joint, and I heard a beat coming out this room, and I'm high as shit. And when the shit went off, my words was like, yeah, what the fuck was that? You know what I'm saying? And it just started, you know what I mean, the album that we're working on now, you know what I'm saying? But Miss Advance introduced us, yo, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Yeah, that place looks like that's where the magic happens. X, this is your spot?
Yeah. First time he's sitting in this motherfucking seat right here, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I don't even have a chair like this. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. X, that's your spot, homie?
Yeah, sir.
Okay, all right.
I mean, I've been doing this for a long time.
I know you have.
I mean, I started with Sugar Bear, Next Plateau Records, you know?
Oh, wow. I did not realize that.
Yeah, that was 88. That was my first record that I put out. You know what I'm saying? Sugar Bear on Next Plateau Records, Don't Scandalize Mine, and Don't Ready to Penetrate. And after that, I worked with Seriously Fine with Jam Master Jay. Bed, of course, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, then I started working with a group called Dark Mind for Loud Records, and working with MF Doom at the same time when I was doing the Dark Mind stuff, you know?
Yeah.
And then I became part of MF Doom's crew, Monster Island Czars, and, you know, and been working ever since, you know? So.
Yeah, X, I think the first time I became familiar with you was the Dark Mind joint. I see the Soul in the Whole soundtrack poster. Oh yeah.
Every time I walk in, like it's the first fucking time. Like,
yeah, man.
We were on the Soul in the Whole
soundtrack. One of the dopest soundtracks ever
of all time. I listen to that joint once a month. I'm serious. That from beginning to end.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
No doubt.
Yeah, no doubt. That's dope.
Yo, X, what kind of weaponry you got over there, man? I see the board a little bit. I see the computer keyboard. What kind of weapons we got over there?
I mean, I got every weapon you want to kind of imagine. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I work with Native Instrument Machine. I got the new Tascam Model 24 and the Model 12. MPCs, Alesis, Yamaha NS10s. You know what I mean? I'm stacked up over here.
No doubt.
All right.
No doubt. Yeah. So when did you guys? So you met through GS Advance. When did you guys start working together? Was that kind of like immediate? Like you guys just kind of locked in, or did it take some time? Or
the Quest joint. We first when I was on the Quest record called Pen Relays.
Yep.
Quest requested his vocals on there, and that's when we actually first met. So that was when he first recorded the first song here. And I was playing beats that day, and that was the day he was talking about. You know what I mean? So from that day on, we clicked. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It had to be like right before, like it might have been during, because definitely was during the lockdown, but I know I didn't come around. Nobody went outside for a minute. And when I came back around, I was like, yo, that beat, I should be in my head when I be in the motherfucking shower. Yeah. Man, goddamn, what the fuck is that? And then, you know what I mean? He just, whatever the fuck you said, the board, he just went over here and opened up the fucking, the briefcase.
And that's not even the song we gave you. That's a different song.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, he opened up the fucking briefcase like in fucking Pulp Fiction or something.
It's glowing and shit, right?
Bro.
It's glowing, I got my baby done this shit real quick with that. Like, I need that. You know what I'm saying? Been rocking ever since. It's been a short time, even with you guys. Like, you guys been doing it a minute. I've been doing it a minute, but I had to sit up for a little while. Right. And when I came home, I got in the formula of just being on my music and just connecting with people. And I just threw you guys in the mix. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure I just hit you up like, yo, good sir, you're doing that shit. I'm doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. Just tell me what you think. You know what I'm saying? And then we got to rocking. You know what I'm saying? So that's because, I mean, I've been doing that a while, but I just had to sit down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As soon as I came home,
I think we played I think what we did, how we connected is I think I played one of the joints off the Innocent Project.
Right.
And I think I tagged you or something, or maybe somehow I think it was like semi-related to that. And I think that's when we started building then. So
I've been sitting on those songs a while before I went away. You know what I mean? Yeah. So when I came home, I had that already. Yeah. So all I did was set that up. And then it wasn't so much to create, and all those songs were made already. It was so much getting the vocals mixed right and the artwork. So I got to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that my plan was to kind of put out projects every couple of months. You know what I'm saying? But again, you know, so I couldn't do that. So when I came home, that album that I was sitting on, the album would have came out like 2017, 2016. Oh, right. You know what I'm saying? Fucking when me and Innocent talked about that was years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. It's just we worked slowly, and then I went away for a little while, like I said, and then came back. I was like, all right, you know what I mean? At the same time, putting that out, I worked on new shit. I met with them. I got, you know what I'm saying, just working, whether creative or networking wise or business wise. I try to do both and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? So here we are. You know?
Just let me ask you about Five Towns College. Was that before or after you went away?
Oh man, that's in fucking 2001. You know what I'm saying? That's well before. Yo, that's in 2001. I went to Five Towns College for 1 year. That's in Long Island. And I'm from Long Island. I live not too far away. And it was a school that was music-wise. Like, no lie, a lady from my fucking church, she went there and told me about it because I was always trying to do rap shit. Even when I went to high school in 10th grade in Atlanta, I was trying to rap back then. You know what I'm saying? And all that shit. But whatever. Like,
Tri-Cities was the performing arts school, right?
Yo, I went to school with a dude that was in ABC. And I remember a little nigga telling me, he was like, yo, I was in, you know, and that was my man. You know what I'm saying? And I used to just rap back then, even before. But when I went to, like, yo, no lie, I went to DBS Sounds one day and was in a cypher for like 4 hours, and Flo taped it. Flo was the dude he's like a gospel rapper from back then. And I remember coming back to New York and be like, yo, I need that tape. I need that tape. I lost it eventually, but the point is, back then, 1999, 10th grade, I was trying to rap. You know what I'm saying? It's goddamn motherfucking 21. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Five Town, I went to that school for 1 year. You know what I'm saying? And in that 1 year, Chrisette Michelle, I don't know if y'all know who that is. She went to that school. That kind of.
Yeah.
Many people came out of that school. And that 1 year I went to
Loud. I'm pretty sure she was on Loud too.
She was an R&B singer, but we were just that was the time where if I didn't know that I wanted to do this, I knew then because we was like the connections that I made and the way I was on it, I've learned a lot of lessons and it was dope. Like that was a good year, even though I never like finished fucking that year. That right there, you know what I'm saying? Was definitely like, I'm about to put my son in that school. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
my son is going to be like, yo, my son's trying to do a little rap and da-da-da. I'm be like, all right, cool. I need school. And you can kind of do this. You can kind of go and get, it's not like an institute where it's just engineering and you can learn that. You get a college education and you also can learn whatever aspect of any entertainment business you want. You know what I'm saying? They got instruments in there. They got actors in there trying to do that. But everybody's got to do the actual college curriculum. So it's dope. It's not like an institute, right? You know what I'm saying? Like or whatever.
Is it a 2-year or 4-year program?
I'm pretty sure it's 4 year. It's a 4-year school. Yeah.
4 year? Okay.
What y'all niggas Googled that? Where did it come from?
Huh? No, hey man, look, we
Googled that.
We get on when we get on this journalism shit, man. We dig deep, man.
I'm cool. If this is, I'm like, what can y'all ask me? I didn't think so. I'm interested to hear what. If you Googling, please ask away. I want to hear. Yeah, I love to hear it. You guys got to understand whether rap shit or not. When people, because I live an interesting life, I'm just able to put it in like rap. So I love to hear stories about me, you know what I'm saying? So if you Google, please tell me what you find, sir. Ask away, goddamn.
No doubt. No doubt.
When I did college. Okay.
Yeah, you know what? I think I pulled this out of an interview, Just. I'm not sure. I mean, I definitely, because we do. I mean, see, here's the thing, man. Like we take this shit probably way more serious than we should. So like, I mean, every single week we have prep topics. We come prepared. Like even if we're not super familiar with whoever we're talking to, so
that's good. That's good.
So
we do that with too. I'm very interested again to hear because I be putting things out there. Like I want people to come back and quote lyrics to me and be like, "Yo, remember that little thing you put in there?
Right?
What is that?" So if you did anything like that, just anyway, X away, sir.
No doubt. So X, what was it that you I guess you like wanted to make you dig in with Just a little bit more on this music shit? Because you guys haven't known one another for a while, right?
No, but I like what I heard, and I'm a workaholic. You know what I'm saying? It's like I do music all the time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm willing to work with people who's willing to work. If we like-minded and we on the same page, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I'm ready to work. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So I've always been on that, and I noticed he was on the same page. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
gotcha.
That's what it is.
You guys live fairly close to one another, or no? Like, is it easy to get together, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in Jamaica, Queens right now.
Okay. All right. Gotcha.
So it's not too far away. You know what I'm saying?
Beautiful. All right. Go ahead, Meeks. I'm sorry.
X, real quick. Oh, you good, man. X, real quick. Towards the end of 2020, the shock that went around the world, man, was the passing of the brother MF Doom, Self Love X. I know you work closely with him, man. I don't want to get too melancholy about this shit right now. Everything been kind of upbeat up to this point, but give me one story about working with Doom, because we had our opportunity to work with Doom and see Doom in action and stuff like that while he was putting music together and stuff like that. What was your personal experience like working with that brother?
It's hard to talk about, but me and him were really close. We lived like a block and a half away from each other when we was working on the Operation Doomsday. I had just moved into a new spot, and I built like a little recording studio in there. And Doom had just lost his brother Subrock, and me and him was always friends. I was friends with him before they were even KMD. You know what I'm saying?
Long Island, right? You guys grew up in Long Island, more or less together. Long Beach. My bad. Okay, my bad.
Yeah. So you know, I worked closely with him, but I kind of lost my train of thought because it's really hard to think about this brother. But we lived close to each other, and we relied on each other for a lot of stuff when we was coming up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we looked out for each other. You know, it wasn't just about music all the time.
Right. Yeah, I was gonna say it's beyond music.
Yeah. So me and him had a very serious relationship. Yeah. And you know, just to tell a story, one of the first times I started working with Doom in the studio, he would bring records, and I had my own method of way of that I worked. You know what I'm saying? I would go through the records, I would skip through the records, and find the part that I want, sample like 5 different samples, and I was kind of speedy with my shit.
Yeah.
Right. And when I tried to do that with one of his joints, he was like, nah. He's like, hold up. We got to sit down and listen to the whole song first before you sample anything. That's what he said to me. And I thought about that, you know what I mean? And I even told a couple of my friends this story back then, but, you know, but he was like, nah, hold up. He was like, nah, don't do that. He was like, let the whole song play. Let's just smoke this joint right now. Listen to the whole song. And then we'll figure out what we're going to sample. And then we'll come back and do that shit you was doing. I was like, all right, let's do that. You know what I mean? And I think the joint we was working on at the time was the mic. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. On the Operation Doomsday album. That was the song we was actually working on.
Okay.
You know? When he said this to me, you know what I mean? So, yeah. So, you know, that's my story. But, you know, and I love that brother to death.
No doubt.
God bless my brother Doom.
We got major love for Doom, man. What he did for us, he didn't have to do, and we'll always be thankful for him for that. You know what I'm saying? It's that pretty much goes without saying. So I understand. Yeah, absolutely. And thank you for sharing that, man.
Yeah, thank you, X. We appreciate that, man.
No doubt.
Yeah, X. It's kind of weird, man. That we're just talking for the first time, but. Another kind of odd related story is, you know, we were talking about Day by Day and DJ Fisher and Grimm earlier. I think DJ was in a pinch actually at one point with the Rodan album, and I'm the one that actually put the mastering finishing touches on that Rodan joint.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. So,
I don't know if you know, but I end up putting a deceased order on that album.
Oh, did you really?
Yes, I did. That's why you don't see it no more.
I did not realize that.
Oh,
that's why you don't see it no more.
Interesting. Well, you know what's bugged out is that you know, after Doom passed, as I'm sure, I don't know if you're on social media, X, but I had a ton of people in my DMs and shit, like just wanting to talk or asking questions or whatever because of the little history that we have with him. And one dude hit me up from I don't know where, asking if I knew how to get in touch with Rodan. No. Wait, let me back up. He asked me if I knew how to get in touch with Mr. Fantastic. I'm like, look, man, I have no idea who that guy is. Like, I don't know. I don't know any, like, all this, like, crazy.
He's an old school friend of ours from Long Beach.
Right, exactly, right. So, you know, so anyway, so, like, I'm like, look, man, I know you think I know a lot, but I don't. So I was just trying to keep it real brief with the dude. And he moved on from that, and he was like, yeah, he's like, yeah, you know, that Rodan album's kind of become like, you know, Rodan's kind of like, you know, an urban legend. And I was just like, is it, or is he, or I didn't know what he was talking about. And he said, yeah, I heard you. He's like, I saw that you mastered that. And I hadn't thought about that since the day that I'd forgotten that I'd done it. You know what I mean? Like I hadn't even thought about it. And so it was just this weird, like, I don't know, man. It kind of threw me off a little bit because he was asking me about this Mr. Fantastic shit, which I know is a thing, but I really don't know anything about it. And then he asked me about the Rodan thing, and I'm just like, I haven't thought about that in 20 years, man, or however long it's been. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's it. I did not know there's a cease and desist on the album. So that's been for a while, huh?
Yo, X, can you talk about that cease and desist, or that's off limits?
I'd rather not. It was a lot of foul play that went on that I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? The record was not ready to go, and it was, you know, and I never gave it a go, and it was just not done properly. That's why it sounds the way it does, but it's still dope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I was misrepresented, and I wasn't paid properly, put it that way.
All right. Enough said.
Yeah.
Enough said.
Interesting. Yeah, man. Well, that's yeah. I mean, so anyway, actually, it's kind of weird that we haven't, you know, chatted or talked until now, but you know, it's great getting to, you know, build with you now and connect the dots, even though they're kind of in a weird place right now. So,
no doubt.
Yeah. So, what can we expect new music wise? You know, from you guys soon? Like, is there an album coming or an EP coming, or like, what's up next?
That's you talk about that.
Oh, me? No, I'm just saying. As far as this situation right here, yo, we got
we're gonna do a shot of this.
There we go. That bullet. Yeah, there we go.
We ready. We ready.
Yeah. Y'all don't have yours?
Oh, yeah. We right here. We right here. We right here.
That's what's up, fam.
Salute.
But yeah. Me, we got this album. It's an EP. It's called Eating Dreams for Breakfast.
You heard a woo.
And when you hear it, I sound like mother. Just because I started talking about it, I took a shot. But fuck that. When you hear it, but no lie, that sounds like I just made that up, but that's the motherfucking title. Eating Dreams for motherfucking Breakfast. Eating Dreams for Breakfast is the name of the album. And it's fire, yo. I got another album called Pistolero that's produced by GS Advance. That's coming with an e-novel, and we're doing like a long form video. So that's coming real soon. I have an album called The Menace and the Madman, and that's with Chamber Music Records. That's with a dude named G. Clef the Mad Composer. And that's more like I do a lot with Chamber Music, and they're more like Wu-Tang affiliated. So I got like Buddha Monk on that album. I got Judah Priest on that album. I got
oh shit.
The Dutchman on there from Lost Children of Babylon on that album. I got a joint that there's a surprise that I'm just gonna tell you when it's done. You know what I'm saying? But that album's coming soon. But as far as no lie, Eating Dreams for Breakfast, just cause it's dope. It's dope. Like even live on the Avenue, you know what I'm saying? Just to be able to tell that story and that beat is just amazing. And it like I try to like every joint is like that, you know what I'm saying? So I took that same mentality into the Pistolero album, and the Pistolero is something and that's coming real soon, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't wait to just drop it, you know what I'm saying? And get it out to the world. So you should see. God willing. Like no lie, it's fucking March, about to be April. I should have been had an album out, but as soon as it comes, it's another one after that, and another one after that. Also, me and Killer Cali, yo, we be doing joints, me and Killer Cali from Gold Chain Military, like every 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying? So,
oh, really?
Yeah.
How do you know him?
Yo, he had hit me up and was just like, yo, you're doing your thing and I'm doing this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he started connecting me with a lot of people from like, he's got a whole team called the Poison Ring Regime and the whole Gold Chain Military, and that's like a whole nother like chamber that I'm definitely connected to.
Right.
And the crazy part is when I was in jail, you know what I'm saying, I had met a dude and he's just, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't really on the rap shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm on some jail shit and trying to get the fuck home and get back to work. You know what I'm saying? Work like rap work and work like 9 to 5 work. But I met a dude that was just telling me about rap. And I remember him telling me like, yo, and my man Killer Cali. And I'm like, yo, where? I know that dude. And then I called Cali from jail. I'm like, yo, I've been here with your man. You know what I'm saying? I've known Cali a long time since before jail.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. You know what I'm saying? We were about to do an album before I had to sit up. And so when I came home, we got back to work. You know what I'm saying? We got a couple of joints. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 joints. We did like joints over Dirty Diggs beats that is just in my fucking tablet that we're just sitting on. You know what I'm saying? So we got that coming.
Wow.
And the Flying Dutchman from Lost Children of Babylon, John Murdoch and Lex Starwin. You know what I'm saying? Me and John work a lot. You know what I'm saying? So we got a couple of joints that we got like 3 or 4. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Also, like, all right, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I've been Zulu a long time. The Universal Zulu Nation, we broke off and started separating and being a completely different thing. The ones that do music, we got something coming together. I'm not so much as rapping. I'm kind of putting that together, getting there a little. So you might see like a crazy Zulu Nation affiliate. Not even Zulu Nation, they chose the name, which is called the Zulu Union. So you might see like a Zulu Union banner. I might send you a record. You know what I'm saying? But that's like, you know, okay. So yeah, you know, every day I just wake up and, you know, work my regular job and work on this music and get that right. I'm real excited that I got an e-novel coming with one of my albums because I
was going to ask you about that. Just that's basically an audio book you talking?
No, it's going to be like you're going to read it. You're going to what are you going to fucking get it with an album? It's like a PDF file. It's a fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I want to get into that. You know what I'm saying? I read a lot of books when I was in prison, and no lie, I'm not going to say if they can do it, I can do it too, because I can do anything I fucking want to do. But goddamn it, yo, I'm going to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to see what I can do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And even travel period, yo, but definitely something for people to read that's sitting up like how I was. Better information, better literature, better books, grammatically written, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? I want to do that. So I have 2. This one's going to be with this album, and then I'm going to get into like an actual novel form, start going from there, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
And man.
Yeah, man.
That sounds real ill, man.
Yeah, we're trying, you know. I am saying no lie, I'll tell you guys, because you guys are fucking cool. Like, all right, you know what I'm saying? This story, I wrote that when I was in prison, but I had wrote it kind of bilingual because it's kind of like the character is someone that speaks Spanish. So I wrote it out like I'll write in English and then in parentheses write how they would write it in Spanish. The company that I submitted to, they were like, yo, we can't do it. They was like, yo, send me something else. I was like, cool. And the crazy part is, I was like, you know what? My original idea was to send my album anyway. So fuck that. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. But I get what you're saying. Yeah. But then again, why that's kind of their mistake, because how do you know there's not an audience for that? Obviously there's people that live that because
exactly.
That's you know what I'm saying? So you're an idiot for that. But I'm not going to tell them that, even though I did just now. We're going to do business as far as another novel. I'm just going to
hold that for yourself.
And that's what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? If you want the stupid, I'm not saying the stupid retard, but they typically wanted the guys in prison. You know what I'm saying? He's fucking all the fucking time. Even though my story, the nigga's fucking all the fucking time anyway. But it was just, you know what I'm saying? It was just, I guess that Spanish angle, they that was too much. Like, you can't do that, right?
Wow.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So I got them. I got a story for them that's perfect. You know what I mean? And that'll be that. And we'll build here, because that's an ill story. That a continuation. It's an ill story. You know what I'm saying? The whole album, the album is retarded. So just, the album alone is retarded. You know what I'm saying? And the story's dope. Story is amazing.
All right.
I like that. You know what I'm saying?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well,
so with you guys, yo, I heard you freestyling. When I heard you freestyling a couple days ago, right? Yo, that was this morning. When I'm listening to you, like, yo, I got the radio. Let me check in with this nigga. You was rapping, right? You remind me of like I seen you in DBS Sounds, like you was in one of them ciphers or something. You know what I'm saying?
I was there. I was gonna say that earlier. I recall definitely rolling up on one of them ciphers. They locked the door to the record store, and it was 15, 20 cats deep in there, something like that. Yeah.
How I was there. You know how many how I was there I have in my fucking life? How I was there, and I get nothing for it other than me and my son. And my son be like, "Oh, word? No doubt."
Right.
Like, whatever, Pop.
Whatever, nigga.
Yeah.
Large professor.
Yeah, we've been in a lot of we've been in a lot of rooms, man. Been in a lot of situations, man. You know, you pretty much had to be there. You know what I mean?
Oh my
had
God.
to be there.
I seen a nigga roll up. He had so much gold in his mouth, and he spit the most Florida instances, but it was nice. They had so many, like, Flow was straight gospel, but he was nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, they had a lot of different, where I had to, like, I went home as a kid, and, you know what I'm saying? I did that anyway, but I kind of, like, really got at it. You know what I'm saying? And then right across the street. And I just was in there all the time. You know what I'm saying? What's homeboy's name? Bego.
Yeah, but that's Atlanta, man. That's the melting pot aspect of Atlanta, man. It's so much crazy shit.
Hard body.
All walks of life, you know?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Atlanta was my second home. That was 99, and then in 05 I went back down there. It was completely different, and I moved in the same area. In 99, it was just all different. Like just black people. When I went down there in 05, in the same area, it was like, man, but I'm Spanish out anyway. My wife was, and it was like, it's like I brought her home. You know what I'm saying? But I thought she came to my home, so I went to her home because I went down there. You know
it's funny you say that, man.
You
because
was here in 95, left. You was here in 99, left, and came back in 05. That was post Olympics. That's what that was. That's what that was.
and then I went to Chick-fil-A, and they had what was when they was calling everybody the refugees, and everybody was deep. They would come in the restaurant deep as shit. Everybody was from New Orleans. What was that?
Katrina.
Katrina.
Yeah.
They kept calling them refugees, and they was like, what are you doing? They're from fucking New Orleans. Don't call them that. You know what I'm saying? I remember that. That's in 05. You know what I'm saying? Long time ago. It's deep, but I was there. How was I there? It's almost. I'm trying not to make that the story of my life, but it's like I've been a lot of places, a lot of different situations.
Yeah.
It's dope. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. Damn, I had a question lined up, and then we got into that Atlanta shit, and I've totally I totally lost my train of thought now.
I might come back.
Yeah, it'll come back anyway. I know what it was. Well, back to Meek's rapping last week. I mean, the thing is like, you know, because we're doing this thing virtual. I mean, like, you know, when I'm playing music here, there's a delay there, right? It's like he's rhyming, and it's not like I can't believe it.
It ain't synced up.
It's not synced, and it's not right.
It didn't go that bad though. It wasn't. It wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was cool.
Well, hopefully we're gonna be back in the lab again soon, man. But man, this guy every once in a while he says he's quit. He quits rapping, but you know how it is. Just this shit keeps calling you, man. You know you can't leave it. You know, one way or another, it's gonna keep you locked in.
I mean, I have friends, yo, because I'm telling you, I've been doing it a long time. From what I see, the way is to make your life stable enough where you can work at this at your own pace. And do that, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Whatever happens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It took a little while to understand that, but once I got that, because I used to spend a lot of time, but also another thing I learned, and this is from Five Towns, was to make all my associates somewhere, if not better than me or my level, because I knew my life, like, I've been living alone and doing crazy shit since high school, you know what I'm saying? So I knew I didn't want to have all my like friends to be criminals. I wanted to be at least better than me in case I slip or, you know what I mean? So when I kind of perfect example. And this is not the first time. I just went away a little while ago. Had to sit down for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? And then look what GS Advance is doing. While I'm not even rapping, he's doing all of this. And y'all just sat and talked 5-10 minutes about the legendary X-Ray. You know what I'm saying? So I got that early on as a teenager to make my associates better than me to the point where I lift up, or I can at least lean on them and be okay. And then when I got that for my personal self, I also am able to make that malleable to like some street shit, because I maneuver through the streets all the fucking time. You know what I'm saying? So that was that. But what the fuck were we talking about? But yeah, that's that. So
it was.
What'd you say? What
was I saying?
No, I was about to ask you. I was just about to ask you, just like early on in the interview, you talked about at one point when all the COVID shit jumped off, you kind of wasn't nobody coming outside, and y'all just started getting back into the lab with each other. How you been navigating that? Like, cause New York was like a real big hot spot. Like, how y'all been navigating that shit?
Honestly, y'all, the beginning of 2020, I was in jail. I came home, and 2 weeks later, it was COVID. I was used to, you know what I'm saying? It didn't really matter to being inside, because I was already inside anyway. And so I was kind of not to make light of anybody's plight or tragedy, but I was kind of okay with the world standing still, because I had to kind of get myself right. The first thing I did was go get a job and shit like that. And then I had to get on the train in April, and you know what I'm saying? I started working, and that was crazy. It was crazy because it wasn't what I was used to. I wasn't used to being around all those people. And then I'm going in the same places, and not only am I readjusting to being outside, I'm watching the same places where I come from being super different. Like, instead of one homeless person, instead of one homeless nigga on the motherfucking train car, they got the whole train. And these niggas got every fucking seat. They got the whole train. Instead of the one nigga, the whole train. I was like,
God damn.
Yeah, just the whole world. I was like, how I would come to GS Advance's crib. It's in Jamaica Avenue, shopping center, thousands of people outside. It's fucking nobody outside, yo. You know, when we're like nobody's outside. So it was just weird to readjust twice, because I just come from prison and it's COVID, you know what I'm saying? So, but I just did what I had to do, you know what I'm saying? And got right, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And here we are. I made sure that myself, my real self, well, not my real self, because my real self is all the crazy shit I be saying in my raps, you know what I'm saying? But I just made sure, like, that I had a job, you know what I'm saying? And all the good stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that would be that. And then God, thank God that I was sitting on fucking product already, because I had came over here and had heard we had talked about the Quest record. I had the beat. Then for months later, like 6 months or something, I didn't come over here because it was like the virus. Like the whole summer, like I came over maybe April and didn't come back till like fucking September or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Or October or something like that. So good thing I had that album and I just worked that, you know what I'm saying? So it's almost like, you know what I'm saying? We're still working whatever it is now. Because now what the summer's coming back and it's almost like my first summer coming home.
Yeah,
so
I was going to say, I was going to say, man, I mean, like, you know, I know you're probably frustrated or like, you know, you want there to be more out or more done or, you know.
Not really. Kind of. Yo, I'm on parole. So, you know,
yeah.
I'm kind of glad you did. Because you just, I'm someone that doesn't, before I didn't go outside until 10:30, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't come home until like 2 in the afternoon.
Right.
And I might go to sleep because I got to be right back running around doing crazy shit at 10 o'clock. So I can't do that now. So I'm kind of glad that I had to sit up and readjust. So it's I'm not like I said, it's a blessing either way to be able to kind of readjust your life and refocus.
For sure. Yeah, what I was going to say is that a lot of people have seen this COVID situation from a creative standpoint. It's just a way to kind of pause and just collect yourself and just prepare and stack and get ready for like when we finally kind of get through this whole thing. So like, kind of to your point, like the world's been kind of standing still anyway, right? So it's you know.
I was always the one to fucking, you know what I'm saying? And then like I'll do mad work and then that'll be the work. And then now you gotta fucking call everybody, email everybody, send records. Sometimes like now I'm doing where I can do both. Before I used to do one and then do the other. So I'm kind of glad that the rest of the world is like, you know what I'm saying? And all the beauty that comes from it that wouldn't have came from people during quarantine and all the like stuff that they birthed from that, like it's amazing kind of, you know what I'm saying? But it goes to show you that you kind of need to, you know what I mean, reassess, realign, clean, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Especially if you want to like extend and, you know what I mean? You kind of need to.
Yeah.
So take a step back and sit down. I don't know. I'd be imagining, like I'll wake up and smoke something, look out the window, and I'll imagine like, if I didn't go to jail, where I would have been doing, because I was wild.
Right.
And so, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though the crazy part is, I went to jail for something that I didn't do. I was doing all kinds of crazy shit, and none of that came to me. Some shit I did wasn't, and I went to jail for that. You know what I'm saying? And I had to eat that. And no lie, someone told me like, yeah, but you was, you know what I'm saying? So look at that. And I got that. Like it came back to me either way because I was just living crazy anyway. You know what I'm saying? But you could still make the argument that some people would be like, yo, see how they sent you to jail for no fucking reason? And I'd be like, yeah, but at the same time, man,
right.
I was wilding on
you probably was gonna have to go anyway at some point.
Or something.
The way you was living.
Not even that. I could, you know what I'm saying? It could have been over for me. It could have been over for me like 5 different times. So who knows, like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of glad that I switched my routine up either way, you know what I'm saying? Because there'll be times where I don't, like sometimes it'll collide where the shit I'm doing, I don't have time. I remember one time I had to do a radio show at Sunday afternoon. And I had, like I told you, sometimes I don't come home until like 2 in the afternoon or something. And I think I might have just went straight there after running around all night in somebody's bar and doing all of this and smacking this person and slapping this hoe across her fucking ass and fucking her. And you know what I'm saying? And then I'm like, did the camera go off? That's enough? And then I'm like, yo, now I got to go fucking rap. And I remember I told them because I was like, yo, my bad. My mind is not even really on any of this rap shit.
Right.
But I'm just self-aware like that. So I'm kind of glad that I left that part alone and got able to focus more on this.
Yeah,
you know
no doubt.
Hey, yo, Just, we're gonna see a Vega Brothers project, man.
You seen that? The Screen Went Black? Oh, yeah, you still see me?
Yeah, I still see you.
Oh, you don't even fucking hear me.
No, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Yeah, we hear you.
Hold on, you don't hear me.
I hear you. Yeah, you're on.
Indeed. All right. Do you hear me? You hear me?
Yes.
I don't hear you.
You don't hear us. Okay.
Okay.
I didn't do anything. You just shut the fuck up. You hear me talking shit?
Yeah.
You hear me talking shit? You ain't gotta hear that.
He laughing at you.
How about now?
Yo, hold on, we're gonna figure this out. No, it's not me. The shit is. Look, that's me.
Check. 1 2 1 2.
The mic.
Can you hear us now?
Yo, y'all sure it's us? Check something. Move something around.
We hear you. We hear you. We can hear you.
I got it.
How about now?
We good.
How about now?
All right, you can hear us now.
What did you say?
Okay.
Hit the button.
You said I can't hear you.
I said I was sign language on it.
Yo, no lie. I used to do that
just
in and out as like an idiot. I used to do that to people all the time, man. And they used to always understand. I'd be like, but why do you get it when I do that? And not when I talk regular. But anyway, it's funny you did that.
So, yo, Just, I was asking you, man. We're gonna hear Vega Brothers project.
Yo, man, you have that album? I think so. We had to ask somebody to give us that album. Yo, the Vega Brothers is
Nah. I just Yo,
it's just in the notes, man. We did our Googles.
Right. I mean, yo, the Vega Brothers is me and GS Advance getting busy, which is something that we've been doing. I've known that dude since 9th grade, where he's destroying rappers. You know what I'm saying? He's the first person I knew that had like a beat machine, a little recorder, and the mic. And we've been rocking ever since. So it's like, I mean, we're going to do something and call it the Vega Brothers. We could have did that with the Pistolero album because he did all the beats, you know what I'm saying? But you'll definitely hear that. But the Vega Brothers, if you know what that is, that's Vic Vega and Vinny Vega. You know what I'm saying? Who's that? John Travolta from Pulp Fiction and Michael Madsen from Reservoir Dogs. They're brothers, Vinny Vega and Vic Vega. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of
I did not realize. I did not put that together. Okay, got it.
No. Yeah.
That's dope.
That's ill.
I'm Vinny Vega. Vinny's from he's from Reservoir Dogs, and Vic Vega's I'm that outside of which was the difference, but that's where they're from. The two brothers in the Quentin verse. But which one's Vinny? Which one's Vic?
Dope.
Which one's Vinny? Which one's Vic? Which one's John?
I think Vinny is John Travolta. Okay. Yeah, Vincent Vega.
Yeah, I know I'm the Michael Madsen character. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I know that one.
Okay.
Because I'm just weird like that. You know what I'm saying? And his name is John. So you know what I'm saying? So that's why. But.
Oh, got it. All right. Yeah.
But yeah, man. That's definitely hear that album, if you can. It's not around because this is before, this is before we even were trying to put anything out. Like when I got with Chamber Music Records, all I did was get a product and just try to move it, same as anything. I remember I got a CD pressed up and I took it to Chamber Music. They had a little deal where they'll put it on their website and sell it for you. And I just bought a mad CDs, and then he called me back like, yo, that album, and worked together and just put me on the mad shit. But before that time period, it was shit like the Vega Brothers, where I wish that album was still around, where it'd be on fucking Spotify and shit like that, because those are songs were like amazing songs. I put shit where if people really listen to it, they'll be like, yo, that guy, and if they ever meet me, they'll be like, yo, tell me about that time. And I'll be like, yeah, man, that sounds crazy. Or my son. A lot of shit is to my son, and a lot of shit is to these fucking girls, yo. Like if they especially on this album coming up, a lot of shit is to just for like my son and little inside jokes with my friends, you know what I'm saying? And different sets of friends.
Yeah.
And if they ever get together, because a lot of people don't even know me for music at all, which is crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a girlfriend right now, I swear to God. She's like, are you sure you're going to do a radio show? Because she, even though I'm something you can Google and all that, she thinks I'm just fucking around and I'm going to go fuck some other girl. You know what I'm saying? Which is the problem.
Well, she'll be able to see this, like, for real. So you can send her this.
I should call. Yo, we should call her right now. What time is it? Let's call this house.
Oh.
She might be soon.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't put on blast like that.
Don't get us in the middle of this thing, Josh.
You know why? You would hear me say in Spanish, yo, I told you I'm on the radio, right? And I love you. Bye-bye. You never doubt me. Like, you would hear me in my best Spanish, try to translate, never doubt me, ho. I love you. Peace.
Dope. Hell yeah.
Yeah, well, Just, we got to wrap this thing up, man. Yeah, it's been a pleasure chatting with you, bro.
Yo.
It's been a pleasure, man.
Y'all got that Fred the Godson record?
I do, yeah.
How you feel about that?
Yeah, I got it pulled up right now. We're going to rock that to Shambhala, right?
Right. That's a record, too. I was sitting on that for fucking, like, 2015 or something, yo.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Well, yo, you guys be safe. You know, I'll be checking in.
Yeah, X, thank you, boss. Thank you, man.
X, thanks. Appreciate it, man. Just, yo, tell the people where they can go support y'all, man, and put some money in your pocket.
Haha. Yo, man, when you say that, I think of other things. But on some, no lie, yo, Just P. Yo, we on every platform there is. Just P100 on Instagram. Just P. Yo, I don't even know Just P. Google Just P.
Yeah. And for the project that we doing, just go to Mindbenda Recordings. Just Google Mindbenda Recordings. We got Bandcamp. We got SoundCloud. We got all that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Yeah, you're easy to find.
There it is.
Check the music, and if you like it, buy it. But please just check the music and get something from that, you know what I'm saying? And I'll be good with that, you know?
That's real.
Indeed.
You guys be better.
That's real.
All right. Thank y'all, brothers. We appreciate you, man. Good building with y'all.
We'll be in touch, yo. Real soon. Peace, y'all.
No doubt.
No doubt.
All right.
Salute. Peace.
Peace.
All right, Meeks, there you go, man.
Yeah, man. It was good to connect the dots on that one, man.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I wasn't even expecting that tonight, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I wasn't either. Not at all.
It was real dope.
Yeah.
Real dope.
No doubt. All right, so Just P, let's see, X-Ray. Be on the lookout. We're going to get into this world exclusive on episode 284, right? 284 this week, right, Meeks?
No doubt. Shouts out to the Mindbenders, man.
No doubt.
Episode 284.
Yes, sir.
We're getting there, homie. 284.
Oh, I know.
Wow.
I know. 300 is going to be this summer. It's crazy.
Yo, 285, we were going to record the show on
285?
exit for on 285, the exit for Kamala Mall, man. We're going to be right there. On location.
No doubt.
Dangerous than a motherfucker.
Dangerous as hell. All right, y'all. You know what it is. It's the Guard, y'all. Smithsonian Great twice a week.
Yeah, doing Meeks and Doe, Southern Vanguard Radio. Peace, y'all.
Yeah, we out. Peace.